Ladies and gentlemen, it's been a couple of weeks, what's felt like months, but you know the game, you know the name. It's Plus, and we are back live for Mayhem as we are getting right into a damn good show, as this is the go-home show, going into your fully loaded event, as we will be hearing from Rhea Ripley live. And that's not all, as what's going to be starting your show off, a North American Championship rankings bout between AJ Styles and Carmelo Hayes. And that's not all either, another rankings bout, World's Heavyweight title, as Damian Priest steps up to take on the Viper and Randy Orton. As ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be one hell of a night here tonight on the wrestling show. But not only that, as we are gearing up for Carmelo Hayes versus the man himself, the phenomenal one, and AJ Styles. Ladies and gentlemen, Carmelo Hayes being your number 3rd ranking here in Universe Mode, and we know Carmelo Hayes as the big bad, as he made his debut a couple of weeks ago, and ever since then he's kind of just been disrespecting any and everybody that he can. Now, he promised last week that he would make his name known to the entire WWE Universe after making a successful debut the week before against John Cena. Now, how Carmelo Hayes decided to make a name for himself was by going after the phenomenal one in AJ Styles. Smart choice? I say not, but Carmelo Hayes shot his shot, and he says when he shoots, he does not miss. Ladies and gentlemen, damn does it feel good to be back, as Mayhem is here, and this is your final show until we go into the fully loaded events, as the next episode of Universe Mode that'll be coming your way will be Raw Fully Loaded. It is cooking up, it is in production, and I'm ready for it to drop, as Carmelo Hayes is happy to be back. The WWE Universe hasn't taken the most liking to him, but at the end of the day, people know the game, people know Carmelo Hayes, and when Hayes steps up and when he goes all in, he makes sure he goes all out, as well as, oh man, you see the OC's music playing, not the phenomenal ones, and that can only mean one thing, and that is damn right, the phenomenal one, AJ Styles. He did not come alone, as you see here now. Man, oh man, the OC's here, standing tall, standing strong, as we haven't seen Gallows and Anderson for a whole hell of a while here in Universe Mode, as they were putting a little bit of a dent in the tag team division as they made their debut a couple of months ago last year, as they have been here in Universe Mode officially for a year and some change now, and I'd argue ever since arriving here on the scene, they definitely changed the game, to say the least. But let's pay attention to what this match is. Rankings bout, AJ Styles holding the number 4 spot here in Universe Mode for that rankings, as we are going into the fully loaded event next week, seeing for the North American Championship match. It is going to be a triple threat match between Ilya Dragunov, Solo Sikoa, and the man himself in Dijak, and the winner of that matchup will become North American Champion. Now, I'd say for both men, being Carmelo Hayes and AJ Styles, that is good to look out for that kind of matchup, as you know, going into the matchup that these two men are about to go into, a little bit of a grudge match, I'd argue. I'd like to think a little bit ahead, think a little bit to the future, think, hey, maybe not destroy my body in this one so I can go on into the next one. At the end of the day, this is for the number 3rd ranking spot. AJ Styles getting that number 3rd rank, or excuse me, that number 4th ranking spot ever since beating Chad Gable a few weeks ago. And Carmelo Hayes, that target was going to be on his back, so he decided to shoot first. Big question is, will he score? As you see here, AJ Styles making sure the phenomenal, or maybe not phenomenal forearm, but then again, you got to say every forearm by AJ Styles is a phenomenal one. As you see here now, AJ Styles going off the top. What does he have in mind here for Carmelo Hayes? I mean, hey, Hayes is all about shooting and scoring, and so is the phenomenal one, as he just wails at him, throws any and everything that he has at him. And you see there now, Styles, beautiful maneuver there, if I do say so myself, by the phenomenal one, as you see here now, scouting the new talent here on Carmelo Hayes, as Hayes and Jordan Grace here in Universe Mode have been 2 of our top signings, or our 2 top recent signings, I definitely should say, as now they're looking to change the game completely. Referee Charles Robinson holding back AJ Styles, as Styles brings Carmelo Hayes up and down. Very beautiful work there by AJ Styles. I mean, you want to talk about the Season 3 that AJ Styles has had, it's definitely been good. I mean, he went on to the co-main event of Unforgiven, took on the American Dragon and Bryan Danielson. Oh my God, you want to take a couple steps back forward, a couple of months previous, as, look at this now, Carmelo Hayes into the cover, and no, Styles kicking out there, as AJ Styles was wrestling in the first ever North American Championship Fatal 4-Way match at WrestleMania. I mean, when it comes down to the phenomenal one, he does it big. Just last year, AJ Styles took the Bullet Club and won against the, well, I was saying, as the club went on to defeat the Bang Bang Gang last year in our AEW WWE rivalry that went on, and AJ Styles secured a victory for the WWE, showing that this is his home. So you know, when it comes down to AJ Styles, territorial is just the beginning of what this man is. Vengeance is what he is set out for here tonight, and he did not come alone, as well, maybe he should have, because the OC hasn't really played a bit of an aspect in this matchup, but that's also because Carmelo Hayes hasn't had much offense, but now that might change as Carmelo Hayes hits a neck breaker. Big drop kick there as AJ Styles runs right into it. Beautiful work there by Carmelo Hayes. Now a couple of slaps to the chest, kicks down low, looks to capitalize on this momentum and work it on the arm. Understanding that if AJ Styles can't use that arm, he can't spring himself off of that rope to hit the phenomenal forearm. Great job there by Carmelo Hayes, watching those tapes on his opponent and making sure he stays on top of the game. But ladies and gentlemen, look at this now. And snap suplex there by Carmelo Hayes as we are going to go on commercial break. We'll be right back as this matchup will continue right here on Friday Night Mayhem. What happens when the Street Champ meets a Mad Dragon and they go head-to-head with one of the most dangerous men that this roster has ever seen? Ladies and gentlemen, Dijak will be putting the North American Championship on the line at Mayhem Fully Loaded, coming your way very, very soon right here in Universe Mode. And for the first time ever, the North American Championship will be defended in a triple threat matchup. It is the match rematch from Mayhem Anniversary. Who is going to win? Comment down below. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are back from commercial break as these two men still going at it, and AJ Styles has found a way to gain a little bit of offense in this matchup, as that is definitely what he needs. And oh man, look at that, absolute beautiful work. As we do want to remind you, this is a rankings bout here tonight, as AJ Styles is coming for Carmelo Hayes' number 3rd ranking, as Styles has been holding close to that number 4 spot here in Universe Mode ever since defeating Chad Gable a couple of weeks back. AJ Styles doesn't want to sit on his ranking spot. He wants to advance in the fastest way possible. As you see here now, the phenomenal one. Beautiful work. Beautiful and dastardly does the phenomenal one, as we know he does oh so well, as AJ Styles not playing any games with Carmelo Hayes and once again working on that arm. You know, when it comes to the arm of Carmelo Hayes, you know, before the commercial break, he was trying to do it more to Styles, but Styles with those receipts here tonight. Styles not allowing Carmelo Hayes to continue the momentum and do what he wants to do. He's showing that this is the AJ Styles show, and it is all about what he wants to do. As no. Man, oh man, oh man. Look at that now. Carmelo Hayes moving out of the way. Looks to hit him with a big knee. AJ Styles moves right out of the way. Looks to hit him into the corner, but swiped him out. Thought twice about it, had a feeling Carmelo Hayes was going to be able to gain some momentum on his side, and he took advantage. Advantage he did. As look at this now, Hayes back into the ring as Styles tells him to come. He does. And look at this now, off of the rope. And what does Hayes have in mind here is a neck breaker. Down goes AJ Styles as Carmelo Hayes is doing any and everything here tonight to walk away with the victory, and no. Hayes, man, I mean, he has said that he is him on so many occasions, but here tonight he is showing it, and oh my God. I mean, you want to talk about the career of Carmelo Hayes since being here in Universe Mode. Let's talk about it. This man was in the 2023 SummerSlam pay-per-view, as he was in the, Money in the Bank, first ever Money in the Bank ladder match. As you see here now, Styles looking to get out of this one. Carmelo Hayes then went on to his original debut here in Universe Mode, was against the first ever Pillar, Finn Balor, and now taking on Cena and going against the phenomenal one. You see this man's track record has been nothing but hits and no misses, but AJ Styles looks like he wants to put the exclamation point right in to the sentence of Carmelo Hayes as he looks to hit him with a no. Oh my God, what? Looks to hit him with a Styles Clash. Carmelo Hayes moves out of the way, into him with a clothesline. Hayes feeling the momentum and understands what needs to be done here tonight as Hayes now drops him down. Dastardly things, doing what he needs to do, looks to hold that momentum as the OC tries to get the WWE Universe behind AJ Styles, and it works out to his advantage. But you see there, Carmelo Hayes is nothing more than pissed off. Oh my God. To be able to be put through what Carmelo Hayes has been put through and still able to do a springboard off the rope, as now you see Hayes. He hit Styles with it a few weeks back, looks to continue the momentum, and no! Styles! Fight Forever is just the beginning as these two guys look to keep up the momentum, showing you what those rankings mean to them. What a way to come back to Universe Mode as we are only in our first 9 minutes and the action does not stop there. As you see here now, oh! Taking him right to the outside. Carmelo Hayes could be thinking airborne. We could be seeing an airborne Hayes here tonight, as he is now frog splash off the top. Carmelo Hayes came to show up and show out, not exactly what he is doing here tonight, delivering on all fronts. As look at this now, looks to go for a DDT on the outside, which that's what I thought it was going to be, but AJ Styles maybe having second thoughts about that one as he now brings Beautiful work there. Brings Carmelo Hayes into the ring. Now looking for maybe a springboard maneuver of his own. Can he hit it? If he does, this might be all she wrote. Is now into the cover. This could be it too. And no. Wow. I mean, come on. What a way to come back, ladies and gentlemen, as AJ Styles and Carmelo Hayes have had the hatred for each other, and they're just taking it out in the only way that they know how, inside the square circle, as now AJ Styles wants Hayes up, but I don't think Hayes is getting up after this. He looks down and out, but no, I eat my words. There's Carmelo Hayes, got hit with something, play a little bit of possum for a bit of a time, and now going at AJ Styles however much he can. It's over. Got him there. He shoots, he scores, and now all he needs is a victory here tonight to solidify his ranking spot. Absolutely disrespectful is Carmelo Hayes. As what is he doing now? Oh man, beautiful work there, bringing him down and out. Top rope he goes. Oh no, Styles, stay down. Stay down, he shoots, and now he wants nothing but net! Into the cover! Wait, his foot's on the ropes, using that extra advantage, and no! Oh my God, the nothing but net was already enough, but Carmelo Hayes wanted to secure the victory. And he did a damn good job at it. Made sure the referee wasn't looking and took advantage of the situation. Wow. Next week I'll make history. You see, Detroit, although we've been here the last couple of weeks, the same thing stays true, and that is I'm not going anywhere. This tour of John Cena isn't going anywhere, and October is a long way away, and I'd love to start off this What the hell do you want? John, what's the beef? There's no beef between me and you. I haven't had any problems with you. You haven't had any problems with my authors of pain. You see, for the first time ever, me and you we're really going face to face, are we? But I find it a little disrespectful that Moxley is the first man you want to go after. He may have world championship in his title's name, but this title, the North American Championship, has been the title to look at. It has been the title that has been defended on Friday nights. It has been the championship that people want. And the fact that you don't want that, well, I take that a little personal. I'm tired of taking things a little personal. Let's get physical. Me and you, one-on-one tonight. I'm gonna cut you off there. You're on tonight. Well, ladies and gentlemen, Rhea Ripley's hands are going to be fully loaded, as she is going to be going against one of the most dangerous women that Universe Mode has ever seen in Jordynne Grace. But tonight, she steps into the ring as we will hear live from our Women's World Champion. What does Rhea have to say? Let's find out. Coming up next. Ladies and gentlemen, we are getting right into the women's action. As you see here, the Nightmare herself. She is known as Mommy. She is known as Rhea Ripley. And here tonight, she has some words for the WWE Universe here in Detroit, as we are 1 week away from a battle that Rhea Ripley probably didn't even see herself facing, and Jordynne Grace at the fully loaded PLE right here in Universe Mode. Rhea Ripley may be the Women's World Champion, but I gotta argue that championship is in jeopardy come fully loaded, as Rhea Ripley hasn't got many reps since SummerSlam, so you can only imagine the shape that she is in gearing up into this. And oh man, Ripley with the confidence. You see everything that's been going on with the Judgment Day. You see the Judgment Day has been completely ripped apart, as we're gonna see coming up later tonight. Damian Priest steps inside the square circle as he goes one-on-one with Randy Orton. A big night for Judgment Day. But man, oh man, more importantly, not only just a big night for the Judgment Day, but more importantly, a big night for the WWE Universe. We are one episode away from the PLE known as Fully Loaded, and Rhea Ripley is gearing up as Man, listen, Friday cannot come soon enough. Rhea Ripley wants it. She wants it now, and the championship is in her hand. The big question is, will it be in her hand after Fully Loaded, as Jordynne Grace has been a very promising superstar, if I do say so myself. Every time we've seen Jordynne Grace in the ring, she is showing off nothing but dominance. Oh man, oh man, oh man, you know that music. It's Jordynne Grace. As she is wasting absolutely little time here tonight. The #1 contender for Rhea Ripley's Women's World Championship is stepping up as she is not playing any games. She wants the Women's World Championship. She wants to prove to Rhea Ripley that she is the biggest and baddest here in the women's division. And I said it before, she has been showing so, but after those harsh words from Rhea Ripley, the big question is, can and will Rhea Ripley be able to survive this? As she is giving the ring to Jordynne Grace. I would argue, scared off Rhea Ripley. We are seeing a superstar in size who may not be as tall as Rhea, but width-wise, she is just that much stronger, if not stronger. As here tonight, ladies and gentlemen, it has been one hell of a night, and you see Grace wasting no time, letting her know that, listen, you got all this spotlight, and this is how you're choosing to use it. So many women in the locker room want that opportunity, and oh man, Rhea Ripley saying that she doesn't give a damn about the women. And oh my God, oh wait a minute, Jordynne Grace having enough of what Rhea Ripley's saying. Oh! Takes her down with the Juggernaut driver. Will this be the same case come Fully Loaded? Man, oh man, Jordynne Grace, she may have just signed her death warrant, signed, sealed, and delivered because Rhea Ripley's pissed. Well, as Jordynne Grace stands on business tonight, will she do so? The next episode, we come your way with mayhem, as Fully Loaded is coming your way, and Rhea Ripley will be putting the Women's World Championship on the line. But that's not all, because at Fully Loaded, we'll be seeing a Judgment Day Civil War when JD McDonough teams up with Finn Balor to take on the new Judgment Day of Damian Priest and Drew McIntyre. But speaking of Drew McIntyre, Damian Priest steps into the ring tonight against Randy Orton in qualifying action as he goes one-on-one with the Viper, Randy Orton. And as confirmed earlier tonight, the challenge was set and it is now answered. John Cena goes one-on-one with Dijak here tonight in your main event. Hey kid, you want to make a name for yourself? I've been seeing it, but you don't scare me. Watch how I make a name for myself by being the Legend Killer. And that includes future legends in the Judgment Day. Well, once again, we're seeing Randy Orton play mind games with Tommaso Ciampa, letting it be known that, listen, I'm going to go out there and show you how the Legend Killer does it. As we've seen over the last couple of weeks here in Universe Mode, Randy Orton has taken a bit of a liking to Tommaso Ciampa. And as some people here in the comments would like to argue that Randy's just taunting Ciampa, and although Tommaso Ciampa thought the same thing, and that's what led to their matchup one-on-one a few weeks back, Randy Orton, in my opinion, isn't taunting Tommaso Ciampa. He's trying to bring out the best in Tommaso Ciampa, but Ciampa is too in his head to really understand what's going on. But then again, Ciampa isn't in the greatest mindset. He isn't in the greatest thought process right now. And Randy Orton sees that. Randy Orton has faced that same darkness here in Universe Mode, but in Randy Orton's case, he didn't have a mentor. He didn't have somebody to help him and pull him out of the rubble. So he's trying to help Tommaso Ciampa. He's trying to give Ciampa that hand that he didn't have. And Ciampa just spits in the face every time. But even as we've seen before this one, Randy Orton having a lot of patience with Tommaso Ciampa, a lot more patience than I thought, taking a different turn here after SummerSlam than a lot of us would have thought he would. I thought he was World Championship bound, but since losing to John Cena, he has taken a bit of a step back and really tried to refocus. And here tonight, hopefully we see him take that step forward here as he is going after that ranking spot, or I guess I should say defending that ranking spot, as Randy Orton is the #2 ranking here in Universe Mode. And Well, Damian Priest being number 3, it's not going to be too easy for the Legend Killer here tonight. Well, as Randy Orton is geared up and he is ready to go, Detroit is definitely hyped up as they are getting a go-home show right after a successful event last time we were here in Detroit, being the SummerSlam pay-per-view. I want to take a step back and say thank you to each and every single person for that. As well, to spin off of that topic, well, SummerSlam not only was a big event as far as numbers, but a big event for the Judgment Day, as we seen Damian Priest go one-on-one with Finn Balor in a matchup where the winner would take control of the Judgment Day. And well, in that match via disqualification, I guess you can say Finn Balor won, but winning as far as standing on top was Damian Priest, and he has somebody with him, and that is the person you see beside him right now, and that man is Drew McIntyre. And listen, we haven't really gotten to hear on what Drew McIntyre has to say or how he feels about this whole situation, but if I can shed some light myself, I mean, I think Drew McIntyre would be pissed. Drew McIntyre would have all the reason to join the Judgment Day to rebel against Finn Balor, as it was Drew McIntyre going through all the trials, going through all the tribulations that he had to go through when going against Finn Balor at the No Way Out pay-per-view that took place this past January. That was the kickoff to our road to WrestleMania. Drew McIntyre could have been in the main event of that WrestleMania, taking on Will Ospreay, but the opportunity got taken away from him by Finn Balor, and well, the person who helped him during that time, that was in the Judgment Day, J.D. McDonough. How poetic it is that McDonough has turned and on Damian Priest's Judgment Day to join Finn Balor. Well, ladies and gentlemen, the fact of the matter is we're here, we're ready to go, and we are live right here in Detroit, Michigan, as this one's going to be damn good. It is a number 2 rankings matchup as Randy Orton's looking to hold down the fort. Randy Orton's looking to hold that number 2 ranking spot, and oh man, look at that big kicks there by Damian Priest. Orton's looking to hold that number 2 ranking spot. Ooh, Damian Priest looking to get his hands on that spot, as what's interesting about this number 2 ranking spot is the winner of this matchup will only be number 2 ranking for 1 week, as depending on the winner coming out of the fully loaded pay-per-view, the number 2 ranking, depending on these two gentlemen, will automatically become the number 1 ranking, and will have not if or maybe they, ooh, look at that, Orton has to go off the top, but not more of an option, but they have to defend that number 1 ranking spot right off the bat to declare themselves number 1 ranking, as that will be the next challenger for the world title. So pretty soon we could be seeing Randy Orton step back up in that limelight for the world title, or Damian Priest can do what he's been eluded his entire career in the Judgment Day, and that is the opportunity at the World Championship. While Finn Balor was on the shelf, Damian Priest was able to reach high goals. He was able to make himself into a main event star. When Balor was in the Judgment Day, Priest wasn't able to do any of that. Priest was known as the second guy. He was only known as the Godfather of the Judgment Day, and now he is known as so much more, and especially having extra muscle in the pocket, being Drew McIntyre, I mean, that's definitely got to, oh man, add some confidence to Damian Priest. Look at this now, Priest now looking for a trio. Whoa, to the Viper, shaking that tree down, and the snake falls out. 2 and no, not even a 2 count as Randy Orton kicking out, understanding the stakes on the line. And oh man, Damian Priest looking to capture that number 2 is, oh, Orton with a neck breaker, very unorthodox here by Randy Orton, is now looking to go for the, face there, as we are going to go on commercial break. We'll be right back right after this. When it comes to Season 3 here in Universe Mode, we are going on our second PLE right here in Universe Mode, which are pit stops to the pay-per-views, and let's just say it is absolutely stacked going into Mayhem fully loaded, as we have card after card after card going into everything, and it is going to be damn good next episode. We have championships all on the line, plus a grudge match. It is all going down right here on Mayhem. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are back from commercial break, and we want to thank each and every single one of you for stopping by, and we also want to take a thank you to YouTube, as they are sponsoring this rankings match here tonight. As look at this now, Randy Orton looking to make way here, but Damian Priest making a statement of his own, knocking down the Viper and Randy Orton, and now, big kick to the back there. Beautiful, beautiful work we're seeing here tonight by Damian Priest, as Priest has not been playing any games here tonight with Randy Orton, has been staying on his P's and Q's, doing whatever the hell he has to do to make sure the Judgment Day looks good. That is all that Damian Priest has been about recently, making sure the Judgment Day does good. Now, although he has kind of separated himself from a lot of the members of the Judgment Day, he is, well, I'd argue it's benefited him, and now you are seeing him in a very high-profile matchup, which could determine our next challenger for the world title. Oh my God, Drew McIntyre taking off the turnbuckle. Damian Priest using it to his efforts, and Randy Orton's definitely in for a bit of a beating here tonight. He is getting jumped in ways I don't even think he thought was possible. As look at this, Damian Priest going to the outside, and Drew McIntyre helping Randy Orton up as Priest knocks him right back down. The Judgment Day are just having their complete... Oh! They're just having their way with the Viper here tonight. We have not seen the Judgment Day be this dominant in quite some time here in Universe Mode. And taking down a guy like the Viper is definitely not an easy task. As you see there now, Damian Priest being, oh man, look at that now, turning it around, and oh! Excuse me, Drew McIntyre looking to get Randy Orton, but it was Damian Priest who knocked down both men. And as he apologized to Drew McIntyre, Damian Priest said it's okay, just get him in the ring. As the referee is now on the count of 2, this matchup does have to be won via pinfall or submission in order for any of these men to move up the ranking, or at least for Damian Priest to move up the ranking, as Randy Orton is just defending that spot here tonight as if he wants to continue. Oh man, that knee of Randy Orton, that does not look too good at all. And you see there, Drew McIntyre. Oh my God, wait a minute, who the hell is that? That's Finn Balor. Balor's here. He's going right after Drew. 1916. What the hell in an RKO to Priest? It always happens out of nowhere. Well, all of that happened a bit fast, and I'll lay it out like this. Drew McIntyre got a little overzealous after throwing Randy Orton back into the ring and got blindsided by Finn Balor. And because of that distraction, Damian Priest took his eyes off of Randy Orton just for a second, and that is all it took for an RKO. Listen, I gotta be the one to say it. If it wasn't for Finn Balor, Randy Orton was in for a very dangerous situation, as that 2-on-1 was not looking good for the Viper at all. And now with that signature pose, and wait a minute, who the hell is that? That's Tommaso Ciampa. Ciampa from behind, knocking Randy Orton off. Looking for it now. What the hell? Fairy tale's ending. Randy Orton made a promise to Tommaso Ciampa to show him how it's done. And although doing so, Ciampa had the last laugh here tonight, as he has a battle of his own to worry about next week. As, oh, wait a minute, Gargano's back! Gargano's back, and it doesn't seem like Tommaso Ciampa's gonna have the last laugh here tonight, as Randy Orton's still down for the count, but Ciampa, oh! Ciampa getting kicked right in the back of the skull here tonight. Gargano was making Mayhem Anniversary that much sweet for him, as we haven't seen Gargano since Mayhem Anniversary. And oh my God, look at this. Countless attack after countless attack when it comes down to this right here. It is only in its beginning stages, and Gargano is back to make a name for himself, is now lining him up. He's calling for the super kick. What does he have in mind now? Is, oh no, Ciampa hits him there, and oh man, come on, Ciampa running away here. Oh man, well, as Ciampa runs away from Gargano, we're gonna have more of an update on that. But ladies and gentlemen, next week it is gonna be Gargano versus Ciampa at the fully loaded PLE. That one's gonna be damn good. I can't wait to get there. But ladies and gentlemen, coming up next, it is your main event here tonight, as the man himself, the man who was on the retirement tour, and John Cena is gonna go one-on-one with the North American champion, Dijak, here tonight. Do you know why there has been no retaliation to Dijak or the Authors of Pain? Because my boys beat them. Do you know why there has been no retaliation from Solo Sikoa to Dijak? Because I already proved that I can put him down. And next week, I am gonna win the triple threat. Next week, I'm gonna put down the Mad Dragon the same way I should have in our first triple threat matchup. But I'll be man enough to admit, you beat me, Mad Dragon. But next week, the stakes are higher. Next week, we're not gearing up for Money in the Bank. We're gearing up for a championship match. I could give a hell of a damn about momentum, but championships, now that is music to my ears. And next week, at Fully Loaded, you will see the entire bloodline dripping in gold. And once we are done dripping in gold, my boys, the Gorillas of Destiny, will go on to defeat Jacob Fatu and Jimmy Uso at Survivor Series. And Jay, if you're watching, come home, brother. Come home. to the True Bloodline, where we take care of our family and where it's family over everything. Well, as ladies and gentlemen, we have been waiting to get here all goddamn night, as it's time for your main event. Well, ladies and gentlemen, as of late, John Cena has opened up a door called retirement, and although it is bittersweet, John Cena is making sure the ride is that much greater, as the man who was on his last tour has been going absolutely insane, having banger after banger after banger, and next week we will be seeing John Cena in a World Heavyweight Championship match as he worked his ass off to climb up the ranks. But I want to take you back to the last time we seen John Cena in action, and that was the fresh off of SummerSlam after beating Randy Orton, stepped up against the newcomer Carmelo Hayes, did everything he had to do, pulled out everything in his arsenal to put down the young up-and-comer and put down Carmelo Hayes. And if you've been watching all this episode, then, well, you know how dangerous Carmelo Hayes is. You know how dastardly his maneuvers can be. And although Cena went through everything that he went through, at the end of the day, it was Cena who stood tall in that matchup. But I want to talk about what happened after that matchup, and it was Jon Moxley letting it be known to Cena that he's paying very, very close attention. And that's when this one right here got announced as, look at this now, Dijak. You know, when this guy comes out, I can only think of bad things. I'm not going to lie. I mean, listen, when you talk about the guy's in-ring work, he has been absolutely insane. Winning the North American Championship in the time that he did, getting the Authors of Pain to have his back, absolutely intense. But when it comes down to Dijak, his attitude is not it. And, well, he feels slighted by, you know, John Cena. He feels to Cena that, you know, I should have been the championship that you went after. Why the hell is the world title the championship that you went after? You know, when it comes down to, you know, Moxley's reign, not to slide on it, but, you know, Dijak had a similar point, as, you know, the North American Championship isn't looked at as a TV championship. It is looked at as one of the mid-card championships, but the way it's been presented, at least while Dijak has held on to it, it's been in a lot of top spots. I mean, we've seen Dijak inside multiple, six-way matches that absolutely stole the shows on episodes of Mayhem. We've seen him in countless one-on-one matches that stole the show. We have seen him in a intense SummerSlam Money in the Bank ladder match, which a lot of people would like to argue he stole the show once again after that moonsault off the ladder. So when it comes down to John Cena stepping up against a guy like Dijak is, well, it's going to be hard. It's going to be hard, and it's going to be a very, very true test to see where he's going to line and when he goes one-on-one with the Lunatic Fringe next week, as this one's going to be damn good. We already know Moxley and Bryan are already shipped off, and they are already in Chicago enjoying whatever weather they got going on there. As of today, it's raining. Hopefully it's better over there for them, as look at this now. Oh, Dijak not playing any games with John Cena here tonight, now looking to pick him up, and oh man, just drops him on his face, doesn't put any crazy effort into it, just does the bare minimum. And that is exactly how he feels when it comes down to John Cena. He doesn't respect him for, you know, some odd reason. I mean, I can't even say some odd reason. At the end of the day, John Cena is one of those superstars who is respected by so many, but at the same time, he's feared by so many. But as this one is coming your way, we're going to go on commercial break. We'll be right back right after this. When it comes to Season 3 here in Universe Mode, we are going on our second PLE right here in Universe Mode, which are pit stops to the pay-per-views. And let's just say it is absolutely stacked going into Mayhem, fully loaded, as we have card after card after card going into everything, and it is going to be damn good next episode. We have championships all on the line, plus a grudge match. It is all going down right here on Mayhem. Well, we're back from commercial break, and I want to thank you guys for staying with us. As you see there now, John Cena looking to turn this one around here in this farewell tour. I mean, he promised he was going to bring the best of the best out of every superstar he stepped foot in the ring with. But how do you do that when you go against a guy like Dijak, where every time he steps into the ring, he is giving his best, and usually it is the best. As, oh man, Cena now with a scoop slam there to Dijak. Now pumping up the shoes, not playing any games with Dijak here tonight, as we knew Dijak wasn't, you know, we knew he was going to be in for a rude awakening here tonight. Maybe he is able to pull off a win, but at the end of the day, what John Cena is going to leave him with is a life lesson to say the least, as you see there. Now the C Nation is definitely cheering on for Cena. As I said it earlier tonight, I'll say it again, he is 1 week away from the fully loaded PLE, and this, although it was a true test, it is also a very hard test, a test that is going to be very, very demanding on Cena's body, as Cena is going into this fully loaded event. And look at this now, as Cena has Dijak up on the shoulders and drops him down there, now into the cover, looking for an easy victory here tonight. He can definitely do good here. No, I was going to say he can definitely walk away with the victory if he wanted to here tonight. Just has to pull out that attitude adjustment, although seems like that maneuver is going to be very hard to do here on a guy like Dijak. Is now, look at that, into the cover one. No, Dijak kicking out with everything he has left in him, and you know, you see that's a lot. Man. Oh! Cena just splashing onto the outside. I looked away for a second, and Cena's doing things we haven't seen him do in a long time. Can only just, oh man, it's like Cena's wrestling in a game right now. You know, he is just moving. And then, oh my God, look at that once again. Going for that axe handle, but missing out. But the way Cena is moving is absolutely insane, as Dijak now laying him out with that kick. And now going inside the square circle, you see the attention is focused on Dijak and Dijak alone, as he is looking to steal the show once again. What does Dijak have in his arsenal here tonight? Is, oh! Axe handle off the top rope. Beautiful, beautiful work. Is, oh man, look at this now. Showing that hatred he has for John Cena, just continuing to just throw his punches, throw his strikes right into him, and now looking for some leg. Oh my God. This is absolutely insane. Throwing some more strikes into him. When it comes down to John Cena and Dijak, this right there seems a lot more personal than it should be, but it's only like that because of Dijak, because of the taste that Dijak gets in his mouth when he talks about John Cena. He doesn't respect him, he doesn't like him, and he let it be known to his face. But the thing about John Cena, he's not going to let anything go unanswered. And here tonight, that is exactly the goal, to not let it go unanswered, as Dijak now bouncing off the second rope and dropping down on Cena. Absolutely beautiful work there, as now looking for a punch to the face. I thought he was going to hit him with a little bit of a, oh man, oh, feast your eyes, but no. Shoulder tackle there by Cena. Another shoulder tackle there by Cena. Cena pulling that momentum out of nowhere, and now drops him. Thought he was going to go for the 5-knuckle shuffle, but thought twice about it. Understands how dangerous Dijak is, and if you ask me, I think that pin right there was just to see where he's at. Is, oh my God, deadlifting him, and oh! And oh man, don't worry, Razor, we are exactly the same way. We feel the exact same way you do. I mean, that right there seemed absolutely insane, as, oh, Cena with a kick out at one. I was not expecting Cena to be able to do that, just picking him up, deadlifting him. And now, wait a minute, this might be where Cena goes to sleep. Oh, feast your eyes! Into the cover! No! Oh my God. Oh my goodness. Insanity at insanity's finest, and Dijak over the top! What are we seeing here tonight? I said it earlier and I'll say it again. Detroit's luck for shows just keeps going up as Dijak hit a powerbomb on Cena, heard around the world. And now Cena looking to get Dijak in the squared circle. I don't know how he found that momentum, but he's looking for any and every. But Dijak says no, but so does Cena. Cena now looking to fight back a little bit more than he was done. And now Cena now looking for a little bit of retribution on Dijak, as Dijak in big trouble. Oh man, wait a minute. What the hell is Cena thinking about? Oh! Drops him down. Dijak now just absolutely getting the life beat out of him in front of his companions, his faction here. And oh my God. You can only imagine what is on the mind of the Authors of Pain, foaming at the mouth to get their hands on John Cena, as Cena is fired up, pumped, and ready to go. And you see now just continuing those onslaught of strikes. Cena doesn't give a damn here tonight. He is looking to do anything and everything to walk away with the victory, and that is exactly what we are seeing. We knew we were going to get a ruthless John Cena, and that is exactly what he is promising. Delivering on promises is what Cena does best. Powerbomb, wow. Cena laying him out with a powerbomb. That absolutely looked like it hurt, and oh my goodness. Now throwing Dijak into the steps, we are seeing a completely different John Cena, and oh my God, wait, what? I mean, come on, we knew it was only a matter of time. Oh my God, I mean, after this absolutely insane match, and this is how you're going to end it. You're going to end it like this. You're going to end it in the worst way possible. Dijak and the Authors of Pain once again showing their level of dominance, showing how far they are willing to go. And as you see, it is a very, very disrespectful route. I mean, Cena only has till October. He cannot use any more injury time. As look at this now. Feast your eyes. Oh my God, and what is Akam doing? Picking him up and now, oh my, no, what the hell? Last chapter powerbomb. Wow, well, we are out of time, ladies and gentlemen. I guess that's how we're going to end this one. If you enjoyed this one, hit that thumbs up button, subscribe for more content on the channel. As more content is coming you guys' way, I love you guys so much, and we are going to get to you guys with a new episode very, very soon, as it is going to be a damn good one. Next time we come your way will be the Raw Fully Loaded event, and we will have a match card video going up before the event to get you ready and geared up on the exact time to be ready. Ladies and gentlemen, a whole hell of a lot of be readies, but I think at the end of the day, I think you guys all know to be ready. Love you guys so much. Thank you for waiting so long on the Universe Mode content. I'll see you in the next one.